What's going on, guys? Lawson here. Got my buddy Zeke with me behind the camera. We are at the pond. Gonna do a little bit of feeding. Gonna throw a bunch of different top waters around. Have a monster homemade rat bait that I'm gonna throw and see how the bass react to it, and they might hit it. We'll see what happens. Also, submarine shirt. There is currently only 9 days left to get a shirt. The link will be below the website. Get on it, get one before the 9 days run up and you can't get one. Already had a ton of people get them, so join the club. Anyways, we have some frozen shiners. Actually went to the bait store and they had no live shiners, so we bought a freaking bag full of dead shiners that we're gonna see if it works. And then we're gonna top waters, like I said, we're gonna run through and see what we can get after today. Should be fun. There's our big giant frozen shiner. We're gonna see if they even will respond to it. I think they should be fine. We'll see. If you can see, the water level of the pond is ridiculously high right now in Florida. It has basically been raining non-stop for the past, like, what, 2 weeks, Zeke?
Yeah, something stupid.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks it has not stopped raining, so the water, the pond has expanded basically twice its size, which is great. Okay, that one off. Perfect.
Take two.
Okay. Alright. I was getting a little worried there. It took about 10 casts for one to finally come up and eat, and that one ate like a freaking animal. Oh my god. Caught me off guard. We need to investigate something real quick. I'm seeing fish roll in here, which are either plecos, gar, or a little tarpon, but probably plecos or gar, that I had never seen here before. And we just had so much rain. There might be another entrance into this pond that I'm not aware about. I remember seeing a dried up canal that kind of led to it, but I'm not sure. There might be fish have gotten in here from a different area. So we might need to do a little bit of investigating real quick. So there's this canal here. If you want to flip it around, and you'll see where the pond is right behind us. It's not super far away from the pond, but I don't know if this even connects to the pond at all. So we might do a little investigating, because I know this canal right here, I can see a culvert pipe connects to another canal system. And I mean, I sound stupid not knowing this is on my own property, but if you watch the videos before this whole entire area was covered up completely in woods and overgrown invasive trees, and they've all been cleared out now, but I haven't really investigated that much around where it's been cleared out. And there's a canal here, and I'm not sure if it gets into the pond or not, but something has happened where there's plecos or gar in that pond now, and they were not in there before. Investigated the canal where the water was coming in from, but we don't see anywhere where this could be getting into the pond. I see how the water's coming into this little canal, like drainage ditch basically, but there's no way it can enter into the pond, at least not in a big enough way where plecos and stuff could have gotten in, unless if while I was gone or the last time I visited here, it's been like a week and a half, that it flooded so badly that they were able to swim like over a little land gap. But there's pleco in this pond now, and I've never seen them before when I've been out here filming, and you would think I would see them the amount of time I've been out here. This is weird. We're gonna go back to trying to feed these fish, but it's very strange what's going on out here. Didn't get it. That's a big fish. He didn't get it. Oh, there he goes. A little slurper on that one.
He did not want to let that one go.
He's still sitting right there.
That was awesome. That's so cool.
It's hard to see. We have polarized glasses on now, so we can see it, but they're just like a 2.5, probably 3 pounder, you think, right?
Yeah, it was a good size.
Probably like 3 pound bass just literally sitting there, and Zeke's dipping the shiner in the water up and down, and he's just like literally sitting there swimming in circles around it. And the second Zeke lowered it just like halfway in the water, he hammered it, man. All right, so Zeke and I had an idea here. It's been a long time since we've caught a fish out of this pond and assessed, you know, what their health looks like and see what they're doing and how they're doing. So right here in my hand is a giant homemade rat made by my friend Joel from Australia. You guys remember Joel? He's the one who I did all the fishing for Jewies and Murray cod with and all that good stuff right there. He makes these rats, and they're meant for Murray cod, which are basically oversized largemouth bass that get 80 pounds, and they fish for them just like we do with largemouth, where they throw big giant swim baits, huge chatterbaits, spinner baits, and giant topwaters like giant rats. And Joel makes these rats here. So we are gonna throw the rat and see if we can find one of the big dogs in this pond here. And we'll try to catch one, and then if we wanna have some more fun, we might take the hooks off and then just throw them and see if we can get good topwater eats. All right, got big master splinter right here. Pretty sure that's what Joel calls them. He calls them splinters. And if we catch a bass on this, this will be the first fish, or the first bass that this thing has caught, because these are from Australia and they don't see largemouth bass over there. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking huge. Oh, one just tried to hit it. Okay, well, I'm surprised that one even tried to hit it. Obviously, it's a freaking huge bait. We're gonna need a giant fish to try to eat it. We also brought some other topwaters that aren't 10 inches long to see if they'll work, but watch, a hawk's gonna fly out of the trees and grab this rat. All right, we tried throwing the rat for a little bit and actually had a hit on the very first throw, but other than that, nothing really showed that much interest in it just because it's so huge. I think maybe if we came in the afternoon as the sun was setting, we probably could get some bites, but it's just such a huge bait that, I mean, it has to be a fish probably over 4 pounds to even try to eat it. So right here, a little whopper plopper, just gonna see if we can catch a fish right quick. He just came off. That worked rather quick though. Did you see that? He just like nibbled it.
On the camera, I didn't see it in here.
He just like nibbled it though. He like came up and just like pecked at the whopper flopper. He just did it again.
Oh, I saw that.
He's just like mouthing it.
He didn't actually hit it.
He's right here underneath these plants. Okay, that works. All right, so there's multiple fish there because that was not even the one I was looking at trying to throw. So there is our pond bass. These are some of the healthiest looking bass I've ever seen. He's got a little mark up top, but other than that, they are just beautiful, beautiful fish. I mean, honestly, just perfect bass. No damage on any of his fins, no damage anywhere, just beautiful little fish. That makes me very happy to see that our fish are doing very well in here, that they're very healthy. That's one of the problems I've had with conflictions about stocking more fish in here, but we're gonna talk about that towards the end of the video. Oh yeah, that's wet. That's also wet. Okay. Sorry, bud. All right, got our one fish. I mean, obviously, probably to make a proper assessment, we need to catch more, but we're just gonna have that one and take a look at them. But it's cool to see that they're just so healthy, man. It's insane. So, bad idea time, maybe good idea time. We are gonna put this plank, I'm gonna say we, it already is in the water, and we're gonna try to hand feed one of these bass. They seem to be so calm. This could be a big step for us today, you know? Really just reaching some new levels of emotional connection here. There's like a 2% chance this won't go well, right?
Yeah, very small.
This is when that alligator that I didn't know was in the pond comes up. Never felt more stupid. Well, hand feeding went about as well as I thought it would. So, to build upon stupid ideas, I have a drone in my hands right now. And we are gonna see if we can hand feed, or not hand feed, if we can feed these bass with the drone. That is the game plan here. You know, we might just sink this drone and be out $1,300. That's part of the fun, I suppose. So we're gonna hook up the drone and try to think of a way to attach a fishing line to this without it getting caught in the propellers and bombing my drone into the lake. We might need a second here to come up with a game plan. Zeke's quite the engineering mind, so we'll see what he can think of for us.
Don't put this one on me.
Don't put the death of my drone on your hands. All fault falls onto me for this. I'm aware of how bad of an idea this is, but I think it would be fun, and we have to have some good clickbaity title for this video. So, this is what we're doing. All right, this could be either very tragic or very awesome. We have our drone hooked up. We have braided line tied to it right there in the back on the little two, I don't know, feet. Pilot, Zeke's a pilot. What would you call those two little?
The landing gear.
Landing gear, the very sophisticated landing gear on here. Got our shiner attached, got about 10 feet of line. This is either gonna be awesome or the worst thing ever that's probably ever happened to me. Actually, not really, that's really dramatic, but we're gonna try to launch this thing here. Okay. Shiner, I'm gonna drop him back some, so like when it takes off, there's no line in the way. And Zeke also said something that makes me feel better, is that the propellers are going to be blowing down, so theoretically they should be blowing the line away, so we don't have to worry too much about the line getting sucked up into it, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Zeke's like, yeah, you should see his face. He's like, yeah, sure. Bad idea, taking flight. Look at this.
Oh yeah. That should be your thumbnail.
I'm not making that the thumbnail. So funny. All right, that will do it for today. I'm kind of bummed out we didn't get as good as an eat as I wanted to on the drone, dragging the shiners around. Got 2 or 3 like okay eats. I think if we had live shiners on, it would be just game on. The bass would be going nuts on them, drifting around in the water like that with the drone. That would be super funny. We're gonna have to come out here and do it again. Few things to tackle here. Shirts, 9 days left to get a shirt. Pick one up. I'll put a link in the description below, and remember, if you didn't see the last video, buying a shirt enters you into a contest to fish with me. So get a shirt if you want to come fish with me. I can fly you down and we'll figure it all out. Secondly, the pond behind me. Zeke and I were talking, I think it's time to stock some fish in it. I'm gonna list some options below in the comments. Like, I'm gonna write out individual comments, and I want you guys to upvote which one you like the most, and whichever comment has the most likes, that will be the fish that we're gonna try our best to stock into it. Number 1, peacock bass. 2, a gar. 3, we'll go clown knife fish. And 4, possibly an arowana. Those are our options right there. If I can get my hands on an arowana, that would be very cool. If you don't know what those are, look them up. Those will be our 4 options. Down below, leave a like for which one you want to see the most. All right. That is it for now, guys. I appreciate you very much. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. It'll keep you notified. And don't forget, pick up your shirt. 9 more days left. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, see ya.